And now, sit down, put your feet up, relax and listen to another edition of Parables on Parade. Tonight's parable comes from Matthew chapter 13 beginning at verse 47. Once again, the kingdom of heaven is like a net that was let down into the lake and caught all kinds of fish. When it was full, the fishermen pulled it up on the shore. Then they sat down and collected the good fish in baskets, but threw the bad away. This is how it will be at the end of the age. The angels will come and separate the wicked from the righteous.
Avast, ye mateys! Set the mainsail. Strike the jibs.
I don't know how to tell you this, but your rowboat doesn't have any sails.
I love to talk like this when I sail the ocean blue. Batten down the hatches. Belay the starboard lines.
You're not on the ocean. This lake can't be more a mile across.
Ah, but she's a fine vessel, is she not, lad? Are you sure you won't be coming fishing with me, landlubber?
Definitely not. I haven't seen a wooden rowboat in 20 years, and it leaks like a sieve. Are you sure you're safe out there?
Make up your mind, wouldn't you? First you criticize me for spending too much money on these demonstrations. Then you criticize me for cutting back.
There's really not much point in us being here. Our listeners can't watch you fish anyway.
See, there you go again, throwing a wet blanket on all the fun.
What fun? The wind is whipping up and it's cold out here.
Sissy.
I'm not a sissy.
If you're not a sissy, why aren't you out here in the boat with me?
I'm not going to ruin a perfectly good pair of shoes in your leaky old boat.
Sissy.
I don't know why we're here anyway. This parable isn't really about fishing at all.
Right. The parable of the net is not about fishing.
It's not about fishing. It's about the Lord separating the good fish from the bad fish. Those who put their trust in Him from those who turned their back on Him.
All right. Where's my net?
As usual, you're not listening to a thing I said. Say, I really don't think you ought to be standing up in the boat. The water is getting pretty.
Ah. Oh.
Choppy, are you all right?
I'm fine. I've just hit my head on the anchor here.
I'm sorry, but I tried to warn you.
Well, Mr. Smarty, how am I supposed to cast my net if I don't stand up?
Then, please, be careful.
Well, that anchor shouldn't have been in the boat anyway. I should have dropped it over the side to steady the boat.
Please, be careful. That anchor looks like it's pretty heavy.
Oh, man, now I'm never gonna get my rental deposit back.
Forget your deposit. You just dropped the anchor through the bottom of your boat. You'd better row back here fast.
You don't think I'm trying? The anchor must be dragging on the bottom and holding me back.
Well, cut the anchor rope.
Oh, sure. Then not only do I lose my rental deposit, I also have to pay for a new anchor.
May I remind you that your boat is filling with water?
Oh, dear.
Forget the boat. Swim back here.
Good idea. Let me just grab the net.
Will you just forget the net?
Oh, sure. Then for the next 10 weeks you remind me how I lost a brand new net that cost $49.97.
Oh, brother.
While I'm at it, here, catch these oars when I float them to you. At least it won't be a total loss.
Tune in next time for another edition of Parables on Parade.
Oh, wait. My lunchbox. I have to get my...
Based on a play by Bob Snook, Conditions for Use. Do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from the performance. You may reproduce and distribute this freely, but all copies must contain this statement.